My name is Rachel. I'm 32 years old, and for 5 long years, I paid my mom's rent every single month because she said I was her only hope. I skipped vacations, delayed my wedding, took second jobs, all for her. But when she passed away, I learned she left me nothing. Not a single dollar. Not the house I paid for. Not even a mention in the will. It all went to someone else. And the person she gave it to, that's what shattered me most. Growing up, my mom wasn't warm. She wasn't abusive, just cold, distant, like she was constantly annoyed by my existence. She divorced my dad when I was 7, and from that moment on, she kept saying one thing. "You're all I have now, Rachel." That sentence became both a comfort and a curse. She worked 2 jobs and still struggled. We moved a lot. There were nights we'd eat cereal for dinner. She'd never say, "I love you," but she'd make sure I had a coat in the winter. It wasn't love the way I saw it in movies, but it was her version of it. So when I finally got a good job after college, I told her she could stop worrying about rent. She cried. Not out of gratitude, more like relief. "Finally," she said, "someone is looking out for me." That was the beginning of the 5 years I'd pay every single bill for her apartment. At first, it felt good. I'd transfer $1,200 every month. Electricity too, cable, groceries. She'd call and ask for more, and I'd send it. I didn't mind. I thought I was being a good daughter, the daughter she could rely on, the daughter she never had to worry about. She never said thank you, never offered to help me with anything. When I got engaged to my boyfriend Jason, I wanted to save for a wedding, so I told her, gently, that I might have to reduce support. She didn't speak to me for 3 weeks. When she finally called, she said, "I sacrificed everything to raise you. You owe me this." That guilt kept me going. I postponed the wedding. Jason understood, until he didn't. He left 6 months later.
Then, 2 years ago, she got sick. Breast cancer. Stage 2. She refused chemo, said the side effects weren't worth it. She started talking about death more and more. She told me her apartment was all she had left, that she wanted it to stay in the family. That one sentence gave me hope. Maybe after all these years, she would leave it to me. Maybe she did care deep down. She even started letting me help her decorate it. I paid to renovate the kitchen, bought her a new couch, a new fridge. I remember standing in that living room thinking, at least she'll know I was there for her. We started having dinner every Sunday. She'd never say much, but she'd smile when I showed up. For the first time in my life, I thought, we're becoming something real. She passed away 6 months ago. It was sudden, heart failure. She went in her sleep. The funeral was small. I organized everything, paid for everything. I even picked her favorite lilies. A week later, the lawyer called me in to read the will. I wasn't nervous. I wasn't expecting riches. Just acknowledgement. A thank you. This was your home too. But when the will was read, it left everything, to my cousin Beth. Beth, the girl who used to bully me in middle school, the one who visited our mom once every 2 years, the one who lived in Florida and sent mass text messages on Christmas. I sat there numb. The lawyer kept reading. To my daughter Rachel, I leave my love and hope for her future success. That's it. Love and hope. Not the apartment, not the money, not even her dishes. I didn't cry right away. I walked out of that lawyer's office in silence. But when I got home, I screamed. I destroyed the letter she once wrote me when I graduated college. I punched my pillow until I couldn't lift my arms. And then I drove, straight to Beth's house. She opened the door in silk pajamas. Rachel, I heard. I'm so sorry. I was shocked too. I stared at her. You were shocked she gave you everything? You, who called her once a year? Beth shrugged. She said you'd be fine, that you didn't need it. Didn't need it? I sacrificed my relationship, my future, 5 years of savings, and I didn't need it? Beth smiled and added, she said you had the strength she never had, that she wanted to reward weakness, not strength. That was it. She left me with nothing because I had given her everything.
I went through all 5 stages of grief. Not for my mom, for the illusion I had of her, for the daughter I tried to be, for the love I thought I earned. I spent months in therapy, and it helped, not because it made sense, but because I learned something. Not all parents love the way you love them. Not all sacrifices are remembered. Some people don't show gratitude, even when you give them the world. And that says more about them than it does about you. Today, I no longer send rent checks. I no longer carry guilt. And I no longer wait for ghosts to thank me. I built a new life. I got a job out of state, a small apartment, no mortgage, no drama. And I finally set a wedding date. Jason came back. He said he never stopped loving me, just couldn't compete with someone who would never return the favor. We're getting married next spring, and we're doing it with our own money. No gifts from the past, no invisible debts. Just the two of us. And peace. Because I learned something painful, but freeing. Being the strong one doesn't mean you deserve to be forgotten. It means you deserve better. So to anyone listening, if you've ever been betrayed by someone you loved, someone you gave everything to, know this. You don't have to stay bitter. You don't have to stay broken. Let go. Walk away and build a life that nobody can disinherit you from.